Hey everyone, Eva here, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something that's kind of special to me. My little sister, my youngest sister, is almost 15 and she has been a tomboy her whole life. I mean, she had me to look up to, I can't blame her. But she wants to start playing around with makeup. And while it is extremely fun, she has no idea what she's doing. So she wants guidance, and I moved out. I got married and moved out. I'm not there to teach her everything anymore, and we don't always have schedules lining up to where I can sit down with her and show her how this works. So I'm going to make a video of a look I think she can feasibly do within her budget, within her skill set. It's very basic kind of what I'm doing. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to take these glasses off and I won't be able to see until the end of the video. So, here we go. Alright, so I am going to start with primer. Actually, this is a Maybelline primer. I put a picture of it up right now. And I couldn't get anything out of the tube anymore, so I put it in this cute little pot. And I'm just going to take a beauty blender and just go all over my face. I used to do this with my hands, and I started watching Jeffree Star on YouTube and decided that I want to at least feel a little bougie, so I'm going to dab me on some primer with a beauty blender instead of just smearing this around with my hands like I'm a, caveman. Just get up and I have to get my inner corners real good. Nothing sticks to my eyes very well. Along with the pictures that I'm going to be posting of the product, it'll have the price at the bottom. I found everything on Ulta because, let's be honest, I get a lot of stuff there, even though there's not an Ulta within a half hour of me. Online shopping is wonderful, and they have my color because I'm pale AF. So, next thing I'm going to do, which is also in my little fancy pot because I couldn't get anything else out of the tube, is I'm going to go foundation first. I usually go foundation then concealer so I can actually see it. And my foundation is for today, is a Maybelline BB cream. It says 8-in-1, it has a whole bunch of stuff in it that's good for your skin. We're going to take this beauty blender here, a different one than our primer one, because that one, I tried to get a new beauty blender. Of course, it's not Beauty Blender TM, but I tried to get a new one. I was like, oh, that's a good deal. I got two for $10. Yeah, they feel like sponges. They're not even they're not bouncy enough. They just soaked up way too much product. So I'm just gonna use my old one till I get somewhere I can buy a new one. Sorry, I'm leaning forward into the camera here. My camera's sitting right in front of my mirror because I don't have a hand mirror at the moment. I just dip straight into this little pot of stuff here. Okay. And it's a very sheer coverage on this. I usually have to go over my cheeks twice to get the redness under control. But for a young person really, let's be honest, makeup's not just for girls. So we're just gonna keep bouncing this foundation into our skin. Again, not really foundation, just a BB cream. I usually use that in the summer to give me more of a dewy look instead of a full matte. The next thing I use is my concealer. This is again, in my little pot. Because I can't get anything out of things anymore. And I don't want to have to buy a new one yet, because I'm cheap. I'm not cheap. I just don't like to have to buy things when I can still get stuff out of tubes. I actually saved the little doe foot applicator to apply with. And this is a CoverGirl. I can't find this one at Ulta for some reason. I guess I don't carry this line of CoverGirl. It's the Ready Set Gorgeous line. And I'm just gonna sweep this under my eye Now I have dark circles, so, and bags under my eyes, like, constantly, so I gotta really, like, make sure this gets in there good. So I used this concealer yesterday with I started pulling out my fall/winter foundation, which is more of a matte full coverage, lighter color because I'm pale. And my concealer didn't show up at all on it. I forgot that I'm super pale. I also put this on my eyelids. That one got a little too much. But I use that to prime my eyelids because I don't have like an eye primer. Alright, also I'm going to just cover up any little blemishes I've got going on today. Since I had that full coverage foundation on last night, it's a little spooky today. So I'm just going to take the end of this beauty blender and just start dabbing. Start bouncing. Bounce, 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 bounce. Sorry. Alright, we'll do the rest of this off camera. I think you guys got the idea. So alrighty, that's all nice and blended into my skin. So the next thing I'm going to use is the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Mascara. I used to use that to prime my lashes a little bit to give them a little lift and separation because I don't use a super volumized mascara because I wear glasses a lot and my contacts make my eyes itchy. So I wear my glasses a lot, and when you have longer lashes and use a mascara that makes your lashes really long, you get it all over your glasses. And I'm tired of having to clean that off. So I switched to my old favorites, the Maybelline Great Lash, to just kind of give me a basic mascara look without just getting my glasses all disgusting. So now I'm going to take my L'Oreal Hydra Perfect transparent powder and set my concealer. Now this step for this kind of looks pretty optional. I like to do it because I'm pale and this gives me a little more highlight to that area of my face because that concealer just blends in so well. Just gonna dab that into our thing. Just pop off some of that excess. We don't want all the excess. I mean, obviously we want some on our face. And then while that's setting, this here, okay, so this, I'm going to tell you a little bit about. I found this forever ago. I honestly do not know how long I've had this. And it doesn't tell me I should throw it away at any point. It doesn't have one of those symbols that tell you how long it's good for. Like, well, I don't either. Like this does. It doesn't either. Oh my gosh. Like this one. See it right here? I can get it to focus. Anyway, you can kind of see the shape. It tells you how long the product stays good for after you've opened it. Well, this thing is who knows how old. I tried to look it up and cannot find it anymore. So I found the next best thing, and I will be putting a picture of that up now. And if I haven't been saying I'm going to be putting pictures up, I will be putting pictures up after every step to show you what product I'm using and how much it is. Because remember, this is not only how to, it's how to do so on a budget. So while this is setting, I'm going to start on my eyeballs. I love using the Maybelline Nudes palette. I have been using this for years. This is my second one. The other one I had to throw away because I was like, this is bound to be getting gross by now. And I need to get new brushes, but I take this little domed, kind of fluffy eyeshadow brush, and today I'm going to be using, I've forgotten eyeshadow somewhere. Oh, well, I'll just redo what I thought I was going to do. I'm going to be taking this, excuse the messy palette, we'll be taking this light brownish, almost taupe shade here. And just brushing that onto my lid. Now I'm going to be doing a look that is more suited, not necessarily for my eye shape, but can be suitable for any eye shape, because me and my sister do not have the same shape eyes. She has more hooded eyes. I'm just going to pat that down, but just about every eye shape benefits from putting a base shade down, at least in my opinion. Unless you're doing some sort of like fancy stuff, like cut creases or something, then that's different. I don't even know how to do that. I want to learn though. When y'all can teach me, just comment, send me a link, I don't care. Teach me. It looks fancy. I want to do it. So we're gonna look and make sure we covered all that. You have to make faces while I do makeup. It's just, if you see people not making faces when they do makeup, it's a lie. It's edited. I mean, this is too, but. So then, I'm going to try to tap the rest of that off. I'm going to take this kind of, it's a little bit darker and it's a shimmery version of that shade. Actually, I'm going to switch to my fluffy blending type brush because I want to get that in the crease, but also want to blend it at the same time. I'm just going to dab that in there. Look at that. Dust it off and then just get right up here in the edge. Just basically the outer corner of the eye. Because me, I can do a whole crease because I have a crease. I have a lot of eyelid space. Like, that's a lot of eye real estate. I can color all I want. When you have more hooded eyes, like my little sister, you have to get creative with where you're putting your color so it'll show up when your eyelid overlaps when you open your eyes. So doing her makeup before, I just dabbed it on the outer corner to kind of give it a bit of a gradient effect. Then I just kind of blended it to make that line softer. I'm going to go ahead and put just a bit up in my crease because I like doing that. My earrings are itching today. Goodness. So, sorry, I need to look at the same to the other eye. Remember to always just tap off the excess of that brush so you don't just have a crap ton of fallout from your eyeshadow. If your eyeshadow creates a lot of fallout. This one doesn't too bad. Now that it's a bit older, it does. I'm just going to sweep some of that into my crease like I did over here. Just blend that into that corner and blend that line out. Sorry, I've got, I don't know, some sort of grossness happening. And then right in the middle, I want to take my finger and I'm going to get this kind of, I don't really want to use the golden shade today. Screw it, I use the golden shade. I have an eyelash in my eye. Hold on one second. Okay, I got it. I'm going to take my finger here and just get this nice shimmery gold shade. And then I'm just going to like dab that right into the middle of my eye. And of course we're going to blend it out later once we get it all nice and dabbed on there. Now if this is looking funny, it's because I can't see it. I am in need of some glasses that I'm not currently wearing. And it might look weird and I might not know till I put them back on. Just gonna have to wait and see, I guess. And we're just gonna, I don't want to blend the middle, but I just want to blend the edges of that. Just, I don't know why, I made that noise in my last video too, that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna get, now that that's done, I want to take a big fluffy brush. It's an e.l.f. brush I got forever ago because I just keep washing and reusing brushes because I'm weird and cheap. I keep saying cheap, I'm like frugal. And now I'm just gonna dust off the excess powder from setting my concealer. Now you don't have to wait that long. I like to wait that long because I like more of a contrast through there, but if you're looking for more just to, you know, cover up some circles, just dust it on, dust it back off in like a couple seconds, you're all good. So, while I've got this powder going on, because I've been using a lot of powdery things. Oh no! My palette broke. It's not a palette, my blush. I've had this blush forever too. It also doesn't have a, oh wait, it does. It says, well, it's good for 3 years, and I've had it for like 4, so I'm good. Now, this is a bit weird, but I don't have many brushes. So I use the same brush for my highlighter, my blush, and my bronzer. And I think that all kind of like helps it blend together a bit too. Alrighty, like I was saying, we're gonna get some blush on these cheeks, remember? Tap, tap. And we're just gonna pop those right, smile a little bit, you'll see the apples of your cheeks, and you'll just dust it right along there and just underneath your cheekbone. Like right on the bottom side of it. Just dust, dust, dust. And if you think it looks a little too harsh, you can either take a beauty blender and just dab that back in, or after you get everything, or after you get your highlighter and bronzer put on, take this and just back and forth a few times just to kind of blend it back into the skin a bit. So then we're going to take our e.l.f. highlighter and bronzer duo. Now, do I love the pigment of this? Yes. But the thing is, I like very bright highlight on my cheekbones, even with a... I threw my brush. Even with a casual look like this, I like really bright highlight because I would rather not look like a boiled egg. And a highlight helps with that. This color is just a little bit on the warm side for me. I know it doesn't look it, but I do like some icy highlight. But this is for $4. It is pigmented, and I am not going to complain too loudly because, I mean, hello. Watch this. Can you see it? This cheekbone sometimes you can see better. I don't know if it's just that it's my better side or what. It's kind of like... Yes. Cheekbones. Yes. We're gonna just kind of brush that off. Just kind of take our brush and brush it off on something. And I don't use this bronzer a whole lot, because I don't do a whole lot of like contoury stuff, but I have been using it a lot more lately, especially because in the summer I want to look just a little tan, because I'm not. And I'm gonna put it right here underneath my cheekbone and right here on my jawline to give me an actual jawline because I don't have one. Up here on my temple. And then after I get all three of those set kind of in place, I'm going to just come over here in like a 3 shape and just dust it together. Same thing on this side. No, it doesn't, like, it's not like, bam, this shows up super bronze. No, it's more of a, it's not super dark, but it's a pigment. And then I usually just take and kind of do this just to make sure it's soaked into my skin good, because I don't like harsh lines on my bronzer. So, now that all that's done, I'm going to try and do my eyeliner on camera, but I bought the wrong one. So I normally get the NYX matte eyeliner in the pen. You know, it's like a pen tip, or a felt tip pen. But I accidentally got this one with the brush. But they're both in a box, and this one was in a box and said the same thing. So I don't know. Something. So I'm going to see how well I can do this on camera. And if I can't do it, I'm going to take it off camera, get my face 2 inches from the mirror, and do it like that. So I'm going to just make a line right against my eyelash. Sorry, I'm definitely going to have to do this off camera. Just hold on 1 second. One done. I got me a teeny little, just kind of slant on the end. I don't have a wing by any means, but it's just a cute little, like, almost cat eye moment. So I actually take a business card and put it against here, and I pull just a little, and then I just follow that, which is kind of hard to do without contacts or glasses. So I'm going to do this one off camera, but y'all get the idea. Alrighty, pretty decent for not wearing my contacts. And I like a thicker line on my eyeliner, but you definitely don't have to go this thick. You can take a pencil one and just go right along your lash line and be fine. I know I was talking earlier about how I started using this mascara again because I wear glasses a lot. I do have one that I wear when I am wearing my contacts, but since I'm going to be wearing glasses today, I'll use this. And I actually have a part in my lashes about right here where they like sit like this against my eye. Because, oh, did I get that on my eye? I did. Oh, we're just gonna scrub that around. Okay. because my eyelashes hit my glasses, and that's just the way they separate against the lens. So they're just kind of always like that now. There we go. Alrighty, I will do the other eye off camera real fast. Done. Second to last step is the lips. Now today I'm going to be using my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Zurich. I think it's a nice, pretty pinky color with what I'm wearing today and the cutesy side of me today. I figured this would look nice. We'll just see how that applies. Hold on. Get on there. Sometimes have trouble getting this formula to stay on my lip. Hold on, I'm going to get really close. I'll be right back. We're back with that lip laid down nice. My hair is wanting to just move everywhere today. And then we're going to finish off with our LA Girl Pro setting spray because it was $6 and it'll do for what I needed to do. Now if I wanted to hold my face for an all night kind of deal, definitely get a better setting spray. But I'm usually in bed by 9:30 because I ain't wild and crazy. I live in the middle of nowhere. There ain't nothing to do past 9:30 besides get in trouble. So we're just gonna spritz. And then I'm gonna take this and just fan it and dry that. There we go. Oh, I'm catching that highlight in the mirror. Whew. Yes. Okay. And there you have it. We've got a very neutral kind of toned makeup look. That'd be perfect for anybody, at least in my opinion. Tell me what you think below. Subscribe. I might be doing more of these. My other sister is wanting to do a more edgy look, and I've got a few tips. I'll help out. Till next time. It's been a blast. I'll see you guys later. Let me know what you thought of the video, if you think I can do any of these techniques better, because I'm always willing to learn. And go follow me on Instagram at YivaBeauty. Bye.